All right, so this year we will hopefully again, may have done this in the past, be asked to find all of our special or all of our trig values from our trig functions, sine, cosine, tangent, and their reciprocal functions. So these are the reciprocal functions over here, which means, as a quick review, sine is the reciprocal of cosecant, secant is the reciprocal of cosine. And of course, we could flip these. I kind of did opposites over here. And cotangent is the reciprocal of tangent. I should be consistent and rewrite our cosecant over here. So these last three, again, are the reciprocal functions. They are not inverse functions. So careful on your wording that you use for these. So these can be quickly found with our 30, 60, 90, and 45, 45, 90 triangles, and we will often be asked to calculate these exact values and leave them that way. So let's do a quick reminder of our SOHCAHTOA. I'm going to write it over here. I like to write it this way. Going through. So let's calculate this first one. We want the sine of 30 degrees. And if you haven't yet, you might want to pause and throw this table in your notes, or just make sure you can find any of these trig values here. So 30 degrees is in this triangle. For the sine function, we need opposite over hypotenuse. So opposite my 30-degree side, I'm going to call this 1 unit. You could do any number you want there. But I really also need the hypotenuse. So if I called the side across from 31, then our hypotenuse is 2. And sine opposite over hypotenuse is 1/2. While I'm doing sine, I might as well do his buddy cosecant over here, because that'll just be the reciprocal, 2/1. All right, let's move on to cosine. For this guy, we will need adjacent over hypotenuse. So my side adjacent to 30 degrees is going to be this guy down here, which I should write in, is usually √3. And then we're going to take that adjacent side over the hypotenuse. We get our √3/2. And again, I can do my reciprocal function, but we rationalize this guy to √3/3 for secant. Finally, for 30 degrees, we have tangent. Pretty nice. We've already got our sides in there. So for 30, I'll need our opposite and my adjacent. So 1/√3. Can we rationalize that right away? To √3/3. Be beautiful. But might be good to think about that guy as 1/√3, because our cotangent is then just √3 by himself. Same process for all the other guys, 45 and 60. So I'm going to go ahead and write them all right in here. Let me throw my sides in my 45, 45, 90 and run through these. So you guys can fill out your chart, check with mine. Oh, I already messed mine up. Notice sine and cosine are the same for our 45, 45, 90. So sine 45 and cosine 45. Our tangent's just 1. And then 60, we kind of already did with our 30 degrees, but now we're going the other way. So sine of 60 going to be opposite over hypotenuse, which was the cosine of 30. So run through these guys. Tan of 60 would be our opposite over adjacent. And then we got these in there. So these are the 6 trig functions of all of our special angles. So make sure you can find them. You'll be good if you know SOHCAHTOA, and you can draw out your 30, 60, 90, and your 45, 45, 90.